counseling you right through. You just can't pick it up like that. When you pick it up, you're getting some counseling. The only thing about this test is just like doing a normal VCT test that you do at the site, but you having this option to do it at your comfort, your own comfort at your home.
Tariq Jagnarine, Program Manager of the National Aids Programme Secretariat, during a telephone interview with Nightly News on Thursday, responding to speculation that there may not be counseling available for those persons who will access HIV self-testing kits. It was revealed by Jagnarine in a recent interview with this newscast that HIV self-testing will be rolled out shortly at 4 healthcare sites this month.
So it's going to be piloted. We're going to study it. We're going to do an impact study to see how well it's something that could be applied and expanded in Guyana. Whatever challenges we experience while piloting this HIV self-testing, then we're going to apply it in next year as we expand it to other sites.
However, it was the local health minister, Dr. Frank Anthony, who first made the announcement in January this year at the launch of the National Strategic Plan towards the eradication of HIV/AIDS. As with any new implementation, while some were in high support for the rollout of these initiatives, others were uncomfortable with the idea, one such person being the Executive Director of RTs and Direct Support, Desvi Edgel, who contended that Guyana was not ready to do HIV self-testing. Her reason, she believes that some people going home and doing the test may contemplate committing suicide because of the shock they may experience of testing HIV positive. She has expressed the belief that she was not convinced that if someone does his or her own test that turns out positive, that person will seek any treatment. Against this backdrop, in a follow-up interview with Jagnarine, he sought to give the reassurance that there is a detailed process that has to be followed through by anyone who wants to access the HIV self-testing kit.
And in phase 1, you can actually receive counseling, and you can actually do the test in a private room right at the site that you go. Part of that counseling, we run a eligibility criteria to determine if you're someone, a suitable candidate that you would return back with your results, or we think you're someone who would just take it and don't come back. We won't want to give you.
Meanwhile, this newscast also contacted Desiree Edgel to find out if she is still against this concept. This was her response.
I haven't had any further discussion, but my concerns were taken into consideration by the NAB, so I don't have any further position on it as yet.
While HIV self-testing will be a new concept for Guyana, it is not so across the world, since it is being utilized in over 100 countries. According to the World Health Organization, HIV self-testing allows a person to collect their own specimen, oral fluid, or blood to perform an HIV test using a self-testing kit, after which they interpret the results. For the HDP 90 News, Kendell Richmond.